Live, everyone. April's data shows confidence among U.S. single-family home builders hit a 7-month low Monday. That's according to the National Association of Home Builders and Wells Fargo housing market. A surge in mortgage rates are now averaging 5% for a 30-year fixed as of April 14th. Record low housing inventory and rising costs from supply chain bottlenecks, all pricing out some first-time home buyers. Now, government data shows the backlog of houses approved for construction but not yet started also hit an all-time high in February. We'll have much more housing data out this week, including building permits and housing starts on Tuesday and existing home sales on Wednesday.
All right, thank you, Rochelle. U.S. households expect home prices to rise 7% this year and rents by 11%. That's according to a new survey by the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. So how can consumers offset these high housing costs? 2 words: house hacking. Let's bring in Vera Gibbons, Yahoo Finance contributor, to break this down for us. Hi there, Vera. What in the world is house hacking? How do I get in?
Yeah, so house hacking has been around for a while. It's becoming a little more popular these days, given the run-up in housing prices and rental prices. Both of them are just out of control. So it can mean anything. Loosely, the term means basically just finding ways to generate income off your house to offset your housing costs. If you have a spare bedroom, maybe you rent that out. If you have a garage, maybe you convert that into a single unit kind of thing. But in the more traditional sense, it means going out and buying a multifamily home, living in one of the units and renting out the remaining 2 or 3. And in essence, you're allowing these renters to pay your mortgage or to cover your mortgage, to cover your housing costs, your property costs, other costs associated with housing, while you, the owner occupant, get to live essentially rent-free. And all the while, you're building equity.
Are there particular markets where you're seeing this? And are there other ways besides renting out a bedroom or even a garage that work for house hacking?
Well, some of the entry-level guys, I mean, if you just want to get into house hacking to make a little extra income, as a lot of people do right now because costs are up for just about everything. You've seen the inflation data. So people are getting in at all different levels. The easiest way is to use what you currently have to make a little money on the side. It's a nice passive income. But the more sophisticated house hackers are using the right broker, the right lender, they're getting pre-approved. They're going out and finding the right homes at the right price that they think could actually work. There's an awful lot of number crunching involved. In fact, one of the guys I spoke to is an actual CPA who's done this, and he had these spreadsheets that were, 10 columns long. But so it's a little complicated because you have to make sure the numbers actually work. And you do also have to find the right house at the right price in the right location, because you as the owner occupant are required to live in the home for a minimum of 1 year. So it has to be an area where you think you could see yourself. Now, house hacking is not happening in the uber hot markets, but maybe, so for example, it's not happening in Seattle, but maybe like 2 hours east of Seattle or some other such. And a lot of people who are doing this are getting the FHA loans, which only require 3.5% down if you have good credit. So on a $450,000 duplex, you're putting less than $16,000 down. VA loans, if you qualify for those, at 0% down. Certainly a lot less than investor loans, which require 25%, and the conventional loans, which require 20%. So you're getting around one of the biggest obstacles to home ownership, which is coming up with that down payment. But, you also have to, take it pretty seriously, because you're going to be living in one of these units. Yeah. You're going to take on the landlord responsibilities, and that comes with a lot of different issues.
I got a bedroom, and with those 30-year fixed at 5%, thinking about some house hacking. Thank you, Vera Gibbons, Yahoo Finance contributor. Appreciate it. Thanks.